morning queue. That's the front, it goes all the way down there, and we are just in the second row. It is 7 o'clock and we are officially heading inside. Now 9:05, we've been in the queue and we're heading in. Here we go, Tom, that way. We're heading that way. That's Hasbro there. So we want to go Hot Toys down this way. Tom's getting told off for running. You see it, Tom? You see it? Off he goes. There's only 1,000 of the one that he wants. The front of the line is up there, and the end of the line. Oh no! Back there, somewhere. Who knows? Who knows where it is? Right, so we are the next one in. Well, it's just me. Tom's had to run to his signing, his Sam Whitmer signing, so he's gone to do that, and I am the next batch of people in to get his Hot Toys that he would like. So having to go round though, because the queue goes the entire length of the convention hall. Like it spirals, which I've just been in, and then it spirals the whole length. I'm officially in. The entrance is not actually the entrance, it's just another queue. I am in. They're just about filling everything up. I think this one's getting a little low, that's what Tom wants, and I've got the goods. Yeah, it's a bit intense. There's lots still behind, so I think it might sell out maybe in the next hour, but yeah, there's lots.
My mission to bring you to Alderaan's fame. I have placed information vital to the survival of the rebellion into the memory systems of the SAR-2 unit. My father will know how to retrieve it. You must see this droid safely delivered to him on Alderaan. This is our most desperate hour. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.
Are we already hearing theories? We're already hearing fan theories? What's the theory?
Oh boy.
Say nothing. Say nothing.
Alright.
Hey, Ryan.
Not a more perfect filmmaker for this particular story in Sean. So,
yeah, I'm extremely excited about what we're going to cook up together. This movie, as I said, is a standalone. This is not a prequel. This is not a sequel. It's a new adventure.
I can share that we're coming exclusively to theaters on May 28th, 2027.
I love it here. How many people are from Japan here? And how many people have traveled to Japan? Sigourney Weaver! What, guys?
Every single hair on my body is standing straight up. Is anyone else freaking out? We just saw Ryan Gosling, we saw Sigourney Weaver, we saw...
It is 11:20. This is the queue to get in the shop. So we just lined up for 2.5 hours and they've sold out of everything for today. We got to the front and then they put this massive sign up saying they've sold out for today. Ridiculous. So essentially they have separated all the stock that they've got into 3.
Yeah.
And then assigned,
Which is good, however.
Assigned each bit to each day. But it's now 1:15 and they've run out of for today. So if you, there's a thing that you could get, basically like a fast pass to get into the shop and skip that queue. What if you're, like it's now 1:15, what if you had a fast pass thing for like 3 o'clock? So all gone, you can't go in.
I think someone said they're going to honour the lightning lanes.
I don't know, I think we're all questioning, are they going to?
Yeah.
So all of these people in this queue now are probably as hungry as us. And we're all going to head to the food hall. So essentially, we scrapped that idea. Apparently they've run out of the 2 main lunches at the food hall. So I don't know what we're going to do about food there. But we walked past the celebration stage and they're starting a queue for the 3:30 panel at 2 o'clock. So we jumped in it because it's one of our top rated panels that we want to come see that doesn't have a QR code reservation. So it's going to be busy. Tom's got his orange Tropicana. So we've not eaten since 6:30, which was convenience store breakfast of chocolate chip pancakes.
Nice.
It was nice, but yeah, we're hungry and we're gonna have to go searching for food after this. But this is all the people who have stayed from the previous panel. All of this down here is VIP. And they're gonna let in everybody now, down here, who have been queuing outside. We managed to just get in before they closed the door.
Yeah.
We're being like, oh, we're not going to be queuing everybody, letting them in yet. The last panel's still on. But yes, so we managed to just sneak our way in. But it does mean we have no food. But we're excited for this panel. There's an hour and a half wait now.
Yeah.
But because of the celebration store and it now being 2:15, by the time this panel is finished at 4:30, it will mean that since we got let in at 9 o'clock, we have been to Mando panel, Hot Toys shop,
And my signature.
your signature, which all happened within the space of 2 hours. And then we wasted all that time in the queue for the celebration store. And then we'll have done this. So we'll have done 4 things in 5 hours.
Yeah. See, as soon as we've done all our bits and bobs.
No, we'll have done 5 things in 7 hours.
But the things that we did get were big ticket things like the Hot Toys is what I like
Tom's
to
main
collect.
thing.
So I've got that.
Yeah.
Well, you got that for me, so thank you.
You're welcome.
I got in the main stage.
I want you to yell as loud as you can in your language. May the force be with you. And then we're going to get this panel started. So, on 3, 1, 2, 3. Who's ready for the show?
My first semester at USC, I had one production class, which was animation, and I made an animated movie, and I realized that, hey, I love this.
Please welcome to the stage, voice actor and sound designer from Skywalker Sound, David W. Collins! Thank you very much. 20 years ago, I was working in a different division of Lucasfilm called LucasArts, when my colleagues and I heard a rumor that George Lucas was secretly putting together a new division at Skywalker Ranch. Please join me in welcoming to the stage the Vice President of Animation Production, Athena Portillo, and Chief Creative Officer at Lucasfilm, Dave Filoni. Come on. Dave, hello. How you guys doing? Really appreciate it. So Dave, Athena, welcome to Japan. We're here in Japan. How does it feel to be doing Star Wars Celebration in Japan, especially since Japanese cinema and culture is so important to Lucasfilm Animation and to you personally?
I feel like I'm right at home right now, in my element.
Anything that a new series could be about, a timeline or a character maybe, and you had to choose what that would be, what would you say to that?
I wouldn't talk about it, I would just show it.
Who wants to see a trailer for a new series?
Play it again.
Star Wars Maul Shadow Lord, the new official series from Lucasfilm Animation, coming to you when?
2026.
Portillo and Sam Whitworth, I'm David W. Collins. Happy 20th Lucasfilm Animation. Here's to 20 more. May the force be with you.
This is everybody trying to get their poster.
And food. Yeah, that's the mate.
And here is our poster.
Oh, it's really cool.
It is really cool.
Got so many characters on. It's basically Clone Wars and Rebels. And
they said Resistance and Tails.
yeah.
Really cool.
Yeah.
But we just got this because we went in the panel, so
Yeah.
only a selection of people got it, which is good.
You've got a little raffle ticket, so
Yeah.
you had to be part of the live stream.
Really cool.
In the shows
In the show
themselves, I
stage,
guess.
yeah. Pretty cool though.
Yeah.
Right, let's get them safe.
Get them safe.
Because it is crazy. And Tom thought he would show you. You don't have to get it out.
Oh.
And Tom thought he'd show you while we were putting them away.
So yeah, we've not been able to show you to now, but
It's
because of the
somewhere-
panel we've just watched, I thought this was very fitting for the
Yeah.
new show, new
Coming up.
series that's going to come out.
Really cool.
What was it called? Maul Shadow
Lord.
Shadow Lord, yeah.
Yeah, really cool.
But yeah,
They
Sam
got
Witwer Maul.
Sam Witwer's signature. Really cool.
And then tomorrow I'm going to get Ahsoka's.
Ashley's right there.
Yeah. It's going to be cool.
Yeah. So all of the food by 5:15 is sold out. So you can't come here for dinner. You have to come here for lunch. We're now going to have a quick look at the art. We have 45 minutes of today's convention left. Tom just said it right.
The theme of today is sold out.
On our wander back through, because we were hungry, we went to the food hall and then there was no food left, so we've wandered. We made it to Lego, and you can make a mini ship.
What are you going to make?
I'm not sure, I'll see what's there. But then you can also add some Lego pieces to this giant Lego artwork. It's a massive battle. And on the other side, they're building tiny little squares to go on there, and then they hammer them in. And it makes a giant piece of artwork. This one's actually almost done. There's only 4 tiles left to fill in. Just there. And I bet those people over there are doing them. They're building a Lego ship and then they'll put it up on the wall.
I've added extra bits. Make it look better, cockpit and some guns.
Nice one. Right, I need to put that with a white one on the front.
Am I doing it?
Yeah, you can do it. Put a white one on the front.
Oh yeah.
Sit. Give it its little stands. Oh.
What? Oh, you got
round one. And they're in.
Let's get them on the wall then. Oh, she's got to get a step.
They're going.
One right there.
If you can get it to stick. I know she got it.
There's one. Hey! I can't remember which one's mine. Oh no, mine's the one with the cockpit. Quite cool.
Very cool. So just for dinner we have come upstairs in the mall by Star Wars Celebration in the
Tumbly.
And we are very hungry, yes, because we haven't eaten anything all day.
Smells really nice.
Curry.
Very famous.
And this is how much it cost us for all of this. We got this and this. We're in the Marv dining on the 3rd floor. That's this guy. Good morning everybody, we are heading into the celebration store first thing. It's currently 7 o'clock. So we queued at 6 o'clock outside and now 7 o'clock we are moving inside. Fingers crossed we 100% will not have to wait for 2 hours today. We'll be waiting, fingers crossed, like maximum half an hour. And then we can get on with the rest of our day. So we are precisely the very end of the 2nd row. Fingers crossed it doesn't take too long. Thomas, just sneak peeking. 7:25. And we are filling it.
Feel bad because I never run that way.
9:15. Going in. Time to go in. Finally, 26 minutes past 9. Thank you.
Nice chatting to you.
Right, we've got pops. Lots of Jar Jar pops. Oh, there's the coins. They're coins.
I don't care about coins.
T-shirts. Over there. You've got little Lucky Grogu. That's cool. Boba Fett. Lots of the bomber jacket.
Don't forget we can come back in. Oh, there's nothing
on
the back.
So you've got the T-shirts. There's a cool skateboard. Bunch of plushies. Over here you've got the fan. They also have all of the patches and magnets.
Thank you for using Mando's Gacha.
They are doing a lot with the key art this year. They've got all of the key arts as prints and posters. The Sabine one's pretty cool. But then the main thing is that they've done t-shirts in a line here where you just go and choose your t-shirt and pick it up. Yeah. They also have a gachapon station here where you can play all the little gachapons, and these are the toys you can get in some of them. But this is crazy. The queue for the t-shirts was insane, and there's not too much. I'll put a link in the description to the full merch list, but we've been in here an hour.
And we've barely got nothing.
I know.
We're just so and ah about all.
We couldn't decide what merch we wanted, but we've got some t-shirts and the patches, so.
There was a t-shirt I wanted, which was Revenge of the Sith poster, anime-like, but it doesn't look like what it sounds like.
Yeah,
So I'll put it back.
we didn't like the art style really, so. But anyway, let's go pay. At least this queue's not bad too. So today we have gone for dinner early because we missed out on food yesterday. We're not making that mistake again. So we've come to the World Kitchens, which is kind of just in the hallway. It's always in the convention centre, and we're going to get. Looks pretty good. Smells pretty good. It was 1,300 yen. We are now in the Ahsoka panel. We're in the celebration stage because we got the light speed for this one, and we're just waiting for it to start. Tom's actually still waiting for Ashley's signature, so I've just saved him a seat. Fingers crossed he'll be able to get in here before it starts. He's got 20 minutes.
Make some noise for
But just, you know, the way that they conceived of doing it, I thought was just brilliant. Getting to explore the world between worlds and have Anakin sort of, you know, take Ahsoka down the yellow brick road of her memories during the Clone Wars. I just thought it was really exciting. I remember the first time reading the script and texting you and just being like, man, this is amazing. And I thought it came out really well. How do you feel?
I loved being able to see you be able to be there and show this other side to this character that I think we get to see in the animation, but is not something people have necessarily felt. And it was just really beautiful. Really beautiful. That's so cool. It's also cool.
Dave, how was Ariana as young Ahsoka?
It's awesome. I mean, that's a hard one. Yeah, it's just like that. It's weird. I mean, obviously, I've lived with this character for a long time, and I collaborated with Ashley Eckstein on it. And you know, I've drawn that character at that point almost every day for years and years, and had such control over the expression, the action, the pose, everything. And you know, first with Rosaria and then with Ariana, I'm letting go of so much of that control. And that, as an animator, that can be frightening. But then I remember the first line you read, I was watching, I'm like, okay, so that'll be good. And I just let go of it. It was like a very Jedi thing. I just let go of that. I wasn't like worried. And with Ariana, that was one of the most surreal moments when she appeared in the Head Tales and came up to me, this little, and I'm looking at her, she goes, what do you think? I'm like, wow, that's weird. Because it's like it was real. Yeah. And it was like it was something I just seen and then it was real, and she just embodied it. And then she started imitating you all the time, on set, off set, just watch you guys like that. And I just in the background of a lot of these, I'm like, it's weird. I don't know, like she was literally just sitting there with all the clones. I don't know what she was talking about. I took this picture, but she was talking, thinking, like this, and the clones over there. She'd go like that, the clones look over there, and I'm like, this is real. And I started to question my reality. That I didn't know and break out of my regular thing. And that's when I always say, George, I say, dare to be great. You must seize the moment in front of you. Don't wait. Don't wait for a time. Don't think it's going to happen later. Make it happen now if it's something you want to do. And that's what I'd recommend to young people. When you say, what is Ahsoka about? Ahsoka's about hope. She's about training. She's about discipline. But she works hard to make all these things happen. That's what Jedi is. They give you positivity. They give you optimism. That's what they are in the galaxy. And that's what George gave to me, and hopefully that these shows can give to you. It sounds, you can do what you want to do, but you must focus and train, and the door will open for you if you work hard. So, you know, there you go. And they all work hard, and look where they've gone. Thank you so much.
And then just how well it was presented in the animated world. You know, I was just really excited to get to do that in live action. And you know, as much as I love the sort of traditional Jedi robes that we kind of exclusively wore during the prequels, it was nice to see Anakin with a new look, you know?
It was cool. I don't even remember. The first time we met was actually at a celebration. It was that one where John Williams appeared with an entire orchestra, because that's amazing. And we were standing off on the side. There's a picture of us. And that was the first time we were talking. And it was your first one, I think, in a while. And you were like, yeah, this would be interesting. I've been in one. And I said, no, man. These people love you. You wait and see. Because I'd seen it through the Clone Wars, from the work he had done, and all the Clone Wars, the prequel kids. And I just knew it. And from that moment, I was like, oh, I gotta figure out a way to work with you. because everything I learned about Anakin and George, I wanted to apply. And so many years went by, and then finally I found a way. I had to invent entire dimensions to make it happen. And it was awesome. It was just seeing you in that armor, and it was like confirmation of what we've done, what Matt Lancher and I had worked on and watched. Always was, I was like, this will make sense if we did in live action, Star Wars Artsdale. And then there you were in the armor, and it was just exceptional. Plus, no one swings lightsaber like you, man. Holy. UK is strong though. Once you spin that thing, it's like, uh-oh. You know?
Remember after the first take, you were like, oh, so you're coming in heavy, huh? A while before they sort of developed a bit of a shorthand. For us, it was just kind of, from the get-go. Because we both went to the school of George Lucas. So, I knew that you got it, and you knew that I got it.
Cool jackets.
And I knew that you got it way better than I got it.
I know that's true, but you are
it longer than I did.
Better than you,
but it just made it really easy. But I always still have George's voice in the back of my head, sort of saying faster, more intense, and just trying to sort of, continuing to work off of the principles that he taught me about the character. But to get to work with you, Dave, was just a real, privilege.
About the worlds, about the sets, about the ships, the fights, all the stuff people come to Star Wars for is all going to be, I'm so looking forward to how this comes to fruition as the first audience member. But really, Star Wars is about family, about people, about relationships. And so for me, as a partner in this process and as somebody who gets to be part of this family too, I'm really looking forward to how these relationships have developed and matured as the characters start to know each other and as they fulfill their arcs that Dave has laid out for them.
These will be in Star Wars Shop next, maybe Celebration, I hope, so I can start paying Disney back for how much their lovely production I've got. It's wonderful. But yeah, loft kittens. All the rage. They come in several colors. Yeah, get used to that. And I brought Merle back because he was evidently a big star and I didn't know it. So, loft cats, who knew? My dog knew because he didn't like Merle, but that was about it.
Next week. I'm just so excited to be with this cast again. It's so interesting as I'm looking at Lars and remembering the last celebration and the reception that he got that literally choked him up and brought tears to his eyes. He's just so incredible and so imposing. It's the same thing with Ivana, they just seem so intense and dark, but they're the nicest, kindest, most beautiful, almost ephemeral people. It's magical every single day on set. We're smiling, we're laughing, all our behind the scenes pictures, it doesn't matter, the good guys, the bad guys, the evil, whatever, everyone is just so happy to be there, and the energy is just so powerful, and it's a lot of work. It's very intense. There's a lot of bruises, there's a lot of, it is very physical. And it's really wonderful to be with people who are just so incredibly professional, so remarkably talented, but just so truly kind. I mean, it starts with you, John and Dave, it just carries over. I've known Hayden since we were teenagers, and the fact that we get to play in this, there's something so magical when we show up on set every day, and we have this resonance in history that is physical, is real for us. And I think that's my favorite thing about Star Wars in general, is how real you all make it. This show doesn't exist without you. You make it very real, way beyond fantasy. You live it and breathe it in the way that we show up every single day to do it. And it's just such a pleasure, and it's so rewarding, and it's such a gift. So I'm excited to bring on Rory. I worked with him 20 years ago in a movie. He's a really, really lovely human being, and he does, and you said that, it's in the eyes. Ray had this indomitable spirit, just so intense and powerful, and so kind. just such a laugh, such a joy to be around. And Rory has that really incredible balance as well of this intensity and fierceness and just love and passion. And so, you know, just doing the training, because we've been in training for the past few months, and it's been really, really fun. And now we get to really get into it, and we're all beyond excited because we haven't read all of the episodes, and yes, he does keep rewriting them. But oh my God, is it so
As we speak.
It's so good. So I'm very excited for what this season brings, because we've laid so much groundwork in the previous season that now we get to, it feels like we just get to play, which is going to be amazing.
There's not much that I can share, but Anakin will be back for season 2. Whoa! So, this is a tricky one, because I really
haven't filmed anything yet.
I haven't filmed anything. I haven't filmed anything, not a single thing. No cameras rolled, John. But I can't give these people nothing. And so, I thought back to when I was a kid, and I'd seen A New Hope. And then all of a sudden, there was a trailer for something called Empire Strikes Back. And they hadn't filmed anything yet. And so I'm like, oh, George, how did he figure that out? And I said, there is a way to give them something. So I give you this very retro look. Don't blink, because it's gonna be fast. If you're 40 like me, this is gonna sing to you. I'm 50, John. Let's not talk about that. Anyway, please enjoy this. It's the best I could do, and take this look at season 2. There is a lot here, and you won't understand any of it.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
There's just people all around here who come as cosplays, and they're standing around so people can take pictures with them.
Before she went to the movement, and you know, her history and working with, you know, the family of Bruce Lee and
she's
all of
one of the greats.
I mean, it made, you know, the entire experience just feel so real. And it's come in, it's, you know, I really was talking about it. Those first initial fights with Diana. It's going on 6 years.
You're a Jedi now, baby.
Yeah, it feels really, really good. It feels good. And it's nice because, you know, again, you know, Anakin, you know, Hayden's very heavy-handed, so it was good to have all that practice and rehearsal.
And you know, Hayden, we're all capable of that. And so that's the lesson of a Jedi. That was what it means to be a Jedi, to let go and let your selfless persona take over and learn that doing things for other people feels better and is better ultimately than doing things for yourself.
And I think that's one of the things that's so beautiful about what this, you know, this generation of characters, you know, as rebels, you know, in the animation coming here, this resonates generationally in such a different way as folks who didn't just follow the status quo and follow along in the journey that they were, the path that was just given before them. They're making their very strong individual choices, and they're doing it with attachment as a family.
Amazing. And you know, something that I do think is wonderful is you are taking familiar characters, we are seeing the way that they've grown, but you did something very interesting at the end of last season. It's always been a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. And now it is galaxies far, far away. There was such a huge shock, and I feel like this is one of those things where you're dropping a pebble in the water and you're waiting to see how it ripples. What made you go to a different galaxy at the end of last season?
I didn't go, Ezra went, and that wasn't my fault. I didn't know, it took a while to find him. I said, what are you doing over there? But it's in certain star charts, so it's not like I made that up. If you pay attention in the movies, you'll actually see it. And so I'm actually referencing something that was there already. It makes sense. I mean, there are other galaxies, so why not? It was a good place to hide him. Everyone kept looking on the map. I'm like, yeah, he's not there. So that was, I have to have my own. You start asking yourself to look at all of these relationships in a different way. And being in a different galaxy affords me the ability to really take big swings and not interfere with the galaxy that we know, right?
Right.
And so I can take chances, and you will see things you've never seen before. You will encounter things that you've never seen before. And I find that really exciting. And as much as we're doing that on one side of the story, there's another side of the story that will be very familiar to you as a big, I'll just say what it is, because they came all this way, and I know what they really want to talk about, which is what's in season 2. So half of it is a really, really big battle. Yeah. There is going to be a war in our Star Wars, like an all-out throwdown on a scale, as best as I can do it, as best as John and I can afford it, because we want that, and Thrawn will be involved. We will see a lot more of him. You'll see a lot more of Ezra. You'll see a lot more. Hera is gonna get back into it, and she'll be much more directly part of the action. Because you guys made such a big deal about it, I put a lot more Chopper in. Yes, a lot more Chopper. And because of the way you guys are about it, he does some really messed up stuff. I don't know why he does these things, but they all seem to like it. And then because you guys asked for it, and because John's been playing with him so much and I want my toy back, we put Zeb and Ahsoka. The whole action figure series, the whole play set's available to you in season 2. And it's gonna be a lot of fun. And you have been training really hard. I've been watching.
Whose autographs are left. So we found the kids' corner. They're doing meet and greets with Nubs, which is cool. We still not watched that kids show, so we're not bothered about that, but the kids' corner is basically just colouring, relaxing, a space for them to be kids, basically, in this very crowded area. In here is lots of little rooms that have different people cosplayed in, and you can go and take pictures with them. What a blast from the past.
Beyblade.
Beyblades. So cool. This is the guy who did all of the Volcana art. And he's just here, signing artwork and stuff. So cool.
She's in Epcot.
Now we've come outside and there's so many people just trading swag. So if you plan to come to one of the next Star Wars celebrations, then swag is something that people do. You make something Star Warsy, and then you bring it and you trade it with people, with things that they have made. So yeah, it's really fun. It brings a community together, but there's a massive, massive group of people doing it right now.
Our next guests are one of our favorite father and son duos in Star Wars. Clones, bounty hunters, Fets. Please give a warm welcome to Tamura Morrison and Daniel Logan.
It's a wonderful feeling being surrounded by so many fans of Star Wars. Collectively, I see a lot of prequel love here. And it's a good time to be a part of the prequel, so thank you guys for coming out, supporting us, and joining us here at Star Wars Celebration Japan. Yeah.
But everybody on the prequels really got along beautifully, and everybody is still close.
I've got to bring up this little moment I had. I got asked to come in to play Boba Fett in The Mandalorian.
Yes!
I couldn't help but think about this guy, but anyway, I got all dressed up as Boba Fett.
Yeah.
And I had to go and see Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni, all dressed up as Boba Fett. And I remember walking into the room, and John looked at me, Dave looked at me, I looked at them, and I'm all dressed up as Boba Fett, and I could see them giving me the nod. Then they're nodding at one another, yeah, and I'm nodding at them. And it was like they made the right choice. We got the right guy.
Yeah.
So I'm nodding like this, they're nodding at me. Then I said, don't tell Daniel. He was the last person I wanted to know because I knew he was going to kill me.
No, actually, to be honest, if there was anyone else that I wanted to play Boba Fett, it had to be Tim Witter Morrison. I'm a huge...
Yep, Boba Fett on his bantha.
Exactly.
I'm cruising on my bantha on the sands of Tatooine, yeah. I've got some business with the Pike Syndicate, yeah. Bounty hunter, my best friends, my bantha. You better watch out, or you'll become bantha fodder.
You better not let Ming-Na hear that Bantha's your best friend. You better not let Ming-Na hear that.
Don't tell Ming-Na that. She owes me. She was stuck in the sand, and I got her ass out of there. So she owes me big time. She owes me big time. That's my little girl, Waipunarani. Come over here, darling. Now, what's interesting is her name is from the Pleiades. Her name is from the Pleiades, which the Japanese call the Subaru, you know, like the 7 stars.
Yeah.
So that's where her name comes from.
Oh.
Hello.
Don't you think she would make a great young Omega?
She's stealing the show.
Oh, you vets are crafty. It was a sales pitch all along. It was a sales pitch all along. This is a family business. It's a family business.
She's stealing the show.
Oh, the camera loves her.
Being able to grow up with you all, it's been an honor, you know, and I find it fun now that these kids that I took a picture with 20 years ago that were her height now are 20-something-year-old with jobs, and then coming back and showing me pictures of me when I was, 14, 15 years old. And
yeah,
I just want to say thank you for the support all these years.
It is
Our next guest is known for voicing the playful and courageous Jedi, Ahsoka Tano. Creating the fashionable safe space that is her universe, and want to get the dance party started. Get ready for her heart to grow 3 sizes as we welcome our next guest. You know her, you love her. She's Ashley Eckstein.
Thank you so much, Kristen.
Twice today.
I know.
2 Ashley hugs. Record. I love it. I love it. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Star Wars Celebration Japan going.
It's incredible. It's truly incredible. Star Wars Celebration is literally one of my favorite events ever. Japan is one of my favorite places to go in the world ever. And Star Wars fans are the best fans, so this is just a dream day. I'm gonna put Ahsoka.
Right? Right? Yes.
You know what? Ahsoka lives in all of us. And that's because she's been around now for an entire generation. How many of you did your Star Wars origin story start with Star Wars The Clone Wars and with Ahsoka? Yes. I realize how important Star Wars is to you. And I want to call out actually Anthony Daniels because he's such an incredible ambassador for Star Wars, and he's obviously been a part of it from the beginning, and he's still here being the most incredible ambassador, and I look up to him and how much he's represented for Star Wars, and I want to do that. To me, Ahsoka is not just a role, it's a responsibility. And we're about to celebrate 50 years of Star Wars in 2027, and yes! And I'm looking towards the next 50 after that, about the training of the mind. And part of that is just being silly and having fun. So I just dance. of all, to me, Ahsoka represents hope. Star Wars represents hope. And one of my favorite fortune cookies at the beginning of Clone Wars, it says, never give up hope, no matter how dark things seem. And in a world that feels like, you know, you could be surrounded by in a world where it feels like you could be surrounded by darkness, hope is always there. Light is always there. So look for it. Even if you can't see it, I promise it's there. But the other thing I wanted to say, there is a loneliness epidemic happening right now. People are lonely. If you're feeling lonely, you're not alone. So many other people are. But look around. Look to the person to your left. This is my left. I'm looking to the left. Look at the person to your right. You might not know each other, but we're all connected. And we are social beings. We are meant to connect with one another. We are all connected through the Force. To me, personally, the Force is real to me. It's an energy that connects us, that binds us. We are all connected here right now.
I'll be over here. I'll be looking this way, but I'm thinking of you.
It's wonderful to see K2 again.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah. He has become such a fan favorite, and I feel like he is a character that you embody so well, and he is such a smartass.
Yeah, right?
Right, and so I'm wondering, is that, there's any overlap there?
Who I am?
Yeah, is there any?
Well, Diego and I were talking about it today. It's been so much fun hanging out with him and hanging out with the whole cast of Andor. You know, I felt so much like a guest in their house. You know, they're the ones who made this show. And I made a movie, Rogue One.
Right. I've seen it. It was great. Yeah, I've heard of it.
Still thinking about it. Yeah, we made Rogue One, and then they made this great show. And because it runs into Rogue One, they invited me in at the last, in this last season to connect the dots. And it was very generous. It was great to hang out with them. But Diego and I have been reminiscing all day, and yeah, because I'm CGI. I mean, he doesn't have a mouth. I mean, he's got a lot of great things going for him, yeah. K2SO, but he's got no mouth. He's just got a grill there. He's got a cool grill.
That's right.
And and the way it works is I'm there in my little motion capture suit, and they will put K2 over me, so I can say whatever I want. I have to say the line once right, and then they have to suffer with listening to me come up with different lines because they're gonna take me out. But everything they say is on film, so they have to be, has to be exact. I got to do all kinds of. I got to do the statistics of, there's a 39.7% chance of us all dying. I got to do all of those types of lines. It's tough when you're in a Star Wars movie, everything you say in the scenes, you feel like it's important.
Yeah.
You kind of have to get over that, I guess, from when you first start filming, because it's, like this. This thing is great. Kind of looks like hibachi. We don't know what's going on here. Yeah. Like a wheel turn. Oh, it's okay. Yeah, that's shoddy. That's shoddy workmanship right there.
Hey.
You're not gonna find that on the set of Star Wars.
We gotta build ours fast.
That's gonna be screwed in. But everything that's there is within the world. They're pieces of art. I mean, this is art. It's not great art, but it's good art.
Can I get you, Alan, just lean over one more time and talk about the work of our crew.
I just wanted to say this is not a good piece of art.
They can't do it because of insurance. They can't do it. Alan Tudor's too valuable.
I take it back. That's a beautiful piece of art. It's got novelty, so it takes it over the.
He's too valuable to Star Wars. We're not allowed to hurt him.
But
Alan Tudyk, thank you so much for stopping by. We cannot wait to keep up for even more Star Wars celebration live.
Not alone in this, clearly.
Well, thanks, guys.
Yeah, and I feel like, I imagine nothing really prepares you for stepping into the Star Wars galaxy and then, and that reaction, that amazing, just love that you can feel it pouring out from this crowd too. Just everybody's so. You should have taken something from that.
I always feel like someone from Disney, there's a sniper somewhere just ready to take me out at any moment. If I, make a wrong step or take something I shouldn't have taken. The secrecy of Star Wars. I think that's also a part of the magic. Just gotta be careful, but I wish I could have taken either my lightsaber or my mask, but getting to share it with everybody is the best.
What could it be? It is not available yet. We wanted you to be the first one. Adam, just leave the stranger a little bit. Hang on a second. Let me light it up for you. There you go. All right.
This is incredible. I finally got my mask. Thanks, Kristen.
Oh my goodness, you are so welcome, lady. Thank you so much for being here with us today. Thank you for everything you brought into the Star Wars galaxy. We just simply adore you and the stranger.
At home, we'll see you all back here for the third and final day. Video game and
See everybody tomorrow.
Good morning everyone, it's officially Sunday and day 3 of the celebration. We have come later this morning because we don't need to be here early to get anything, and it is insane. 9 o'clock. We used to be getting here at 6 a.m. and it is empty. So we have made it. We had the
Visions.
we managed to get a QR code for the Visions panel, so reservation. all of these people were here before us, but we managed to get over here, 1 block over from where we were for Ahsoka. That's pretty good. But we've only seen a couple of visions, but we got a pin for this.
Yeah, it's in my bag.
We'll show it you later, but pretty good seat, and I'm wondering who's going to be on the panel. Whether there's going to be any surprises today. Maybe we'll watch an episode from the new series.
Perhaps.
So we're having a good time. I'm glad we had a bit of a lie-in this morning. We didn't need to go to the shop because we've been. And we're wearing our t-shirts that we got from the store today. But we had a really good time being early, but I'm so happy to have a lie-in this morning.
Yeah.
But the trains were so much busier.
Yeah.
So much busier.
Well, we're going to be getting up early for Disney as well. So.
Yeah, but it hasn't really made a difference to getting into the panel, because the panel's at 10 o'clock, whereas the whole thing opens at 9. So the show floor is the thing that you want to rush for if you're coming to one of these in the future.
Yeah, without a reservation.
Yeah.
As well, if you're wanting to come to a
panel. Yeah, the standby for these panels has been like cut off at about 6:30, so it's intense. But this whole celebration has been a bit more intense in the sense of queues, so
yeah.
The pre-show bits are one of my favourite bits. These guys are so good.
Sasha and DJ Toro!
I don't hear anything. Are you having fun? Yeah.
Minasan, ohayo gozaimasu.
Yes, great, it's great. Perfect.
This is a huge crowd. This is a lot of Star Wars Visions fans.
Yeah. From unique, visually stunning shots created by some of the world's top animation studios. Visions Volume 1 and 2 garnered widespread praise for its creativity, diversity in animation style, and bold storytelling. And quickly becoming a global success to both Star Wars and also anime fans.
Indeed.
Yes. And anime fans certainly embraced the Volume 1 and Volume 2, took Visions in a different direction by exploring the various animation styles. And what made you want to move beyond the anime?
Well, in general, Visions as a concept really came from a passion for the animated medium. I think we've always deeply admired the craftsmen that bring such great storytelling, through animation. And so, as we were talking about how we could celebrate that, we ended up coming up with a concept really focused on anime, and really focused on celebrating Star Wars through the anime perspective, through the idea of really giving Japanese culture a spotlight within Star Wars and influence on Star Wars in general. But during the process, I think the thing we realized most was this was actually incredible. We were seeing things we had never seen before. We looked at Star Wars that could only come from unique cultures and animation techniques that are, germane to those cultures. And so we thought, what would this look like on a global stage? And from there, we pitched it to Kathleen Kennedy, who's always been such an amazing champion of animation and this in Visions in particular. Cubic Pictures, who have been invaluable in Star Wars Visions Volume 1 and Volume 3. You're also seeing some returning studios.
Yeah.
But I think the thing that's really exciting is it's not just the studios that you'll see. We're continuing the stories of some of the most beloved shows in Visions Volume 1. And so, I'm happy to announce today that we're continuing the stories for the Duel.
That's not so far away.
But also, you're all here, and this is the end of the panel, and I feel like could really remiss if we didn't at least show you a little sizzle. Or a little,
Yeah.
little something more.
Thank you so much, Kate. And we have to go some. All right, and let's look at the movie one more time. So we go, thank you so much.
Thank you again. Thank you.
Tom has this sat in a box at home, but the box is so much bigger than that ship. The box is huge.
It's because you have to like stick it apart and stuff.
Put it all together. But yeah, Tom's got this whole collection at home. You want this? Announced all the different dates for when things Fortnite.
Yes, Apprentice Evie Benson. That's amazing as a mashup character. Looks good. Looks good. And then
I think we might need a little help remembering mashup characters.
Can we bring out the mashup character, please?
Who is the mashup character? Here it comes!
Oh! Wookiee Cuddle Team Leader!
That's who it is! Wookiee Cuddle Team Leader!
Some people are just so clever. Like, how do their brains think of these things? You ready, look? Sold out, 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 sold out.
Display only.
This one's going to be from the movie when it comes out. Sold out, sold out, sold out, sold out, sold out, sold out, sold out. Sold out. Last thing in the show floor that we've not done is head into this anime pavilion. So we're going to have a look at this. Seems so we saw the Visions panel this morning. Oh, and they're doing signings with some of the artists and directors. Cool. If you love it, if you love Visions, this would have been perfect for you. Was the Microsoft booth, which was the MetaQuest. You can have a go at doing the Star Wars games that they have on there, but we weren't too bothered. So we're coming up to to the posters bit and they're just giving them away now. There's no posters available today, like no new ones today, so they're just giving away the leftovers of all the old ones.
We get in.
So we are heading now into the food hall. We've not been in here this trip. Together.
Oh,
little pen.
Little pen.
But there is a queue, and then you go to the counter and buy what you want, and then you go over there and grab it. So we have to decide what we want just from looking at a piece of paper.
Wookie soba.
The Jar Jar noodles are definitely most popular. So everything is very little, but we've got the chicken, the Wagyu skewer.
What's this?
Not sure. And then some mochi, and I'm not too sure what flavour the mochi is, but we'll give it a go. The queue for this was very confusing. It kind of doubles back on itself in a place and then goes round in a circle, rather than just going round in circles. But very cool. We'll pop our picture in. We are now in line for the end show, closing ceremony, and the queue goes way back. We are back in.
Right, left, right. You're gonna stop at the center, squiggle down, squiggle. Then go up, squiggle down, and get some squiggle. Squiggle up, perfect. Here we go. Left, right, left, right. Stop at the center, squiggle down, turn your light off, save your battery. You're gonna need it to get home. Did y'all make some new friends? I tell you, it has been an absolute amazing weekend here in Japan. Do y'all agree? Well, we've seen a lot, we've done a lot, and our folks at Lucasfilm have put something special together to share with all of you. Let's check it out right now. We got a big anniversary coming up for Star Wars. I feel like we should get together and figure out where and when the next Star Wars celebration will be, don't you think?
I'd like that, Anthony.
All right. Back to you. Let's get some news.
Thanks, Anthony. Yes, we are so excited to talk about what's happening next, but we had some really exciting times here on the celebration stage all weekend long.
Most of these folks have been working on this show for 2 years, and in a blink of an eye, we're here, everybody.
What a weekend.
But now I'm pretty sure what you all want to know is what's happening next. When are we getting together again, right? All right, so Star Wars Celebration will return in 2027, where we will all gather to also celebrate the first 50 years of the franchise. And we'll be doing it in Los Angeles, California.